Hello everyone, my name is Suresh. I'm currently pursuing MCA at Marian College, Kuttikanam. Today I'm going to present my topic spam email detection using graph theory. First, let us understand what is spam email. Spam emails are unwanted messages that are sent in bulk to a large number of users. These emails are often used for advertising scams, phishing attacks, or spreading malware. Today, spam emails are one of the biggest challenges in digital communication. Every day, millions of spam emails are sent across the internet. And these emails can cause several problems. They can waste time, fill up inbox storage, and more importantly, create serious security risk. Many spam emails attempt to trick users into clicking malicious links or sharing sensitive information like passwords or banking details. Because of these threats, email service providers must develop efficient spam detection systems to filter unwanted emails and protect users. This is where advanced techniques like graph theory can help improve spam detection. Before understanding how spam detection works, we need to understand graph theory. Graph theory is a branch of mathematics and computer science that studies networks and relationship between different object. A graph mainly consists of two elements. First is node or vertices. Nodes represents entities such as peoples, computers, or email accounts. And second is edge or links. Edges represents the connection or interactions between nodes. For example, in a social network, users can be represented as nodes and friendship between users can be represented as edges. Graph theory is a wide Graph theory is widely used in many real-world applications such as computer network, social network analysis, cyber security and fraud detection, route planning in maps and navigation systems. Mathematically, a graph is represented as G is equal to VE, where V represents vertices and E represents edges connecting them. Graph theory in email network. Now, let us see how a graph theory can be applied to an email communication system. In an email network, we can model the system as a graph, and each email user is represented as a node in the graph. Whenever one user sends an email to another user, it creates an edge between two nodes. Whenever we combine all these nodes and edges, we form an email communication graph that represents the entire email network. By analyzing this graph, we can observe communication pattern between users. Normal users usually communicate with a limited group of people and receive replies. However, spam accounts behave very differently. Next is Gmail spam detection. A real-world example of this approach is used by Gmail. Gmail handles billions of emails every day, so it needs powerful systems to detect spam efficiently. One of the techniques One of the techniques Gmail uses is graph-based analysis of communication patterns. First, Gmail constructs communication graph based on the history of emails sent and received between users. Next, algorithms analyze the structure and behavior of nodes within the graph. If an account shows unusual patterns, such as sending emails to many unrelated users, the system flags that account as suspicious. Finally, the system may mark the message as spam or send them for further analysis. Next is common spam account behaviors. Spam accounts usually show some distinct behavior patterns in the communication graph. One common behavior is high volume sending. Spam accounts often send hundreds or even thousands of mails within a short time. Another behavior is sending emails to unrelated recipients. And unlike normal users who communicate with non-contact, spam accounts send messages to random users. A third pattern is a third pattern is very few replies. Most people ignore spam emails, so these accounts receive very few responses. Because of these patterns, the communication graph of a spam account looks very different from the normal user. Next is research findings. Research has shown that graph-based spam detection methods are often more effective than traditional methods. Traditional spam filters mainly rely on keywords in email content. However, spammers can easily bypass these filters by slightly changing the text. Graph-based methods focus on behavior and communication structure, which is much harder to manipulate. And one common pattern observed in spam network is called a star-shaped graph. In this pattern, one central node represents the spammer and is connected to many different users who are recipients. However, these recipients are not connected to each other and usually do not reply. This star-shaped structure is a strong indicator of bulk spam activity. Conclusion. To conclude, spam emails are a major problem in digital communication and create a serious security risk. Graph theory provides a powerful and intelligent approach for detecting spam accounts by analyzing the structure of communication network. Instead of only checking the content of emails, graph-based methods study how users interact with each other in the network. This approach helps detect spam accounts faster, more accurately, and more reliably. As a result, email platforms can improve security, reduce spam, and provide a safer experience for the user. And finally, thank you